Well, the other day I had my come apart. One of those days when you just lose it, you just fall apart. Um, just not really good for anybody. You just kind of need to go and get yourself back together. It may be common for us to have more of those right now. I find that one thing that's really helpful on those days in particular, but it's a practice that we can do every day, is a practice that is called the Examen. You may be familiar with it, but I thought we might just walk through it. It is such a wonderful way to end the day, and it can be something that someone of any age can do. So it's something that if you have children in your home, something you could do with them as you're getting ready for bed, especially if they have had a difficult day. It can be a good way to unwind. So you want to get in a comfortable position, and whatever that is for you, and then take some calming breaths, just some deep breaths, and center yourself with those deep breaths. You might even think about, just breathing out some of that stress and breathing in God's unconditional love. And let that be your starting place, God's unconditional love for you. And then place your hand on your heart and ask God, or however you understand God, to bring to your heart the moment today for which you are most grateful. And if you could relive that one moment, just take a moment. Think about that moment for which you are most grateful. Think about what was said, or just what you thought about, or what happened, and just capture that moment again. When you're ready to move on, ask God to bring to your heart that moment for which you were least grateful. When were you the least able to receive love, the least able to give love? And think about what was said or done in that moment. What was difficult about that moment? You don't need to try to change it or to undo what you did or what happened to you. You don't need to try to fix it. But just take some deep breaths. And once again, receive God's unconditional love. After you've done those two things, thought about the moment for which you are most grateful and the moment for which you are least grateful, give thanks for whatever you have experienced, whatever it is. And if possible, if you want to, maybe you want to share those two moments with someone. Maybe you'd like to tell them about your experience. But it's also okay for it just to be between you and God. Every day brings us something for which we can be deeply grateful. It may be tiny, but it's there. May God give you rest this night. May God open you to all the things for which you have to be grateful. And may God be with you in those moments and those hurts where you have felt least grateful. The God of love, the God of life, can hold on to all of that for you. You do not have to bear it alone. Go in peace, and may God grant you renewal for tomorrow. Amen.